Hello there, tubers. It's been a while since I've done a video. You know, life sometimes gets real hectic. Anyway, Ixalan has dropped. Went to the pre-release, played a couple of pre-releases. Didn't do just all that great. I did pull some interesting cards though, and I may do a video and kind of go over them one of these days as well. But anyway, I ordered a bundle. And I also ordered a box, and in the first video we're going to do today, I'm just going to open the bundle. So got this from a vendor on eBay. I know I always say buy local when you can, and I do support buying local, and I do purchase things from our local shop. But unfortunately, I don't want to get into all the whole retail and markup and all that, but things like this you can actually get cheaper online. And so if you're on a limited budget such as I am, you have to go, try to get the most bang for your buck. So anyway, with that being said, now this vendor also included with this a Burning Sun avatar, which honestly in standard play I don't know so much if that's going to be able to see a lot of play. It's an interesting oh, okay, so here's the deal. If you buy a box, booster packs, like I did, if the reseller was a sponsor, then they have the whole buy box, and that's what this is. I first thought it was an additional booster pack, but it's the buy box pack, which is a pretty cool deal, and we'll go through that here in a minute. But anyway, like I say, I got the let's see if we can't focus this thing here just a little bit here. This is a Burning Sun avatar. It's a 6-drop with 30 red. For 6, it's a 6/6, and when it enters the battlefield, it does 3 damage to a target opponent and 3 damage up to 1 target creature, and it is a foil. So, that's nice. But like I say, in standard play, I really don't know how much of a play it will get. But anyway, so we'll open up this buy box pack first, and let's see. I got a from Kaladesh. I got a Concealed Courtyard, which is dual land. From MtnMan, I got a Canyon Sloth, red black. Then I got a from Our Devastation. I got a Ramp Hydra. Ooh, here we go. Nice. I got a Walking Ballista. This card is a card that in a lot of the decks that are on the Pro Tour right now, this is a very major card in those decks. Most of them are running 4 of them, and anyway, very nice card. Glory Brown, a full Glory Brown Initiate. A Kenyan. This is from the new Ixalan. It's Kumina's Speaker. It's a 1-drop green merfolk. It's a foil. It says as long as you Kenyan Speaker gets 1/1 as long as you control another merfolk or an island. And then I got a foil plains, a foil swamp, and then I got another Burning Sun avatar, which is a foil. So anyway, all in all, not a bad little pack. Not a bad little pack at all. So anyway, let's get into this bundle. I like buying bundles. The main reason is because I just like the storage that they give you. I'll be honest. I don't care so much about, you know, getting another dice or you know, that kind of stuff. But the box themselves make great storage, and so I try to get one bundle for every set that drops, and just that way I can keep all my cards separated out. Anyway, it allows me to keep my cards separate, and because you know, even though I got into this game kind of late, I know that, you know, these cards will eventually phase out, and then, you know, you have to decide what you want to do with them. So anyway, of course, you know, you get the these little container boxes are not bad. They're great for holding dice, lands, excuse me, things like that. Okay, and I got a green-white dice. Okay, see that little green-white dice. So I got my 10 boosters here. As you can see, the 10 boosters. Okay, so let's start cracking, and I'm going to cover just the uncommons and above. Okay, so anyway, so okay, so we got a let me get this focused here a little bit better. Okay, so we got a Stormfleet Airlist, Charred Course, Merfolk Branchwalker, Maverick Fiend Dusk Apostle, Swamp, and a Illusion Token. Okay, we got a we have a Vine Shift Mystic, Deadeye Plunders, Advanto Vanguard, a Thermatic Compass. Alright, so we got a Ruthless Knave, Pillar of Origins, which is a mana fixer for you, a River Sneak. This is pretty cool. It's a little it's a 2-drop 1/1 that can't be blocked. Okay, and whenever another Merfolk enters the battlefield under your control, these guys get a 1/1. So Merfolk, I think, could become bad. Here's a Hostage Taker. This is a very nice card. I'm glad to see I pulled one of these. It says when it comes into the battlefield, you exile target artifact or creature card until this guy leaves the battlefield. And you can then, here's how this differs a little bit. You can actually take these guys then and then cast mana that you have that as any color mana that you need to be able to cast that creature. So not only do you exile that creature from the opponent's control or take control of it, but you then can turn around and cast it and play with it like it's your own. So okay, the next one is Fell Flagship. This is a 3-drop. It is a vehicle. It's a foil. Pretty nice job on the foiling. It's a 3-drop, crew of 3. Gives your pirates a +1 for any of the pirates that you control. And also, when it does damage to an opponent, they have to discard a card. So, and then I just got a Plains and a Merfolk token. Okay, I haven't ever seen one of these before. Even in the pre-releases, I didn't see one of these. Okay, so this is a 1-drop Sentinel token. When it enters the battlefield, you get to scry one. Exile Sentinel token, exile cards from all graveyards. So this is a nice little control card, especially if you're playing somebody who is running some sort of a Embalm, or if they're running like the Scarab God or something like this. this is a great way to control them bringing creatures back. So not a bad little card. When White Goblin enters the battlefield, you create a colorless treasure artifact token where you can, of course, sacrifice that and create a mana. So this is a 2 red 1/1 that creates a mana for you. So not a bad deal for the cost. Helps you do some mana fixing. Drover the Mighty. This is he gets a 2/2 as long as you control a dinosaur. So it's a 2 drop that you could get actually becomes a 3/3 as long as you control a dinosaur. So that's not a bad little card at all. Then I got a drowned catacombs, blue-black dual land, and then I got another Dover the Mighty foil. Okay, so we got a Deep Root Waters, Lurking Chupacabra, a Blighted Reprisal, Glacial Fortress, dual land, blue-white, Ravenous Dragger Tooth, 3-drop, 3/2. Whenever he dealt damage, you gain 2 life. And then oh, that was a foil one, by the way. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but it's a foil. Here's a Kite Sail Freebooter, another Bright Reprisal, Deadeye Quartermaster. This guy, when he enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment or vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. So this guy just lets you go get, like if you're running, since it's a pirate, if you're running those vessels that boost up your pirates, this guy lets you go, this young lady here, I think, yeah, looks like she's a young lady, allows you to go get those cards. Here's a Fleet Swallower. It's a 7-drop. It's a fish. It says whenever Fleet Swallower attacks target player, puts the top half of his or her library rounded up into his or her graveyard. So here's a 7-drop 6/6 creature that whenever it attacks, opponent has to take half of their cards in their library and put it in their graveyard. So this, I don't know, would ever see standard play or not, with it being a 7-drop. But with mana ramping and mana fixing in like it is,
green-blue deck,
this guy here could be really mean really fast, because when he attacks, he doesn't have to hit. He just, whenever he attacks, the opponent has to take half their So 2 or 3 attacks and basically your opponent is dead or loses the game because they're going to be milled out. So I don't know. I just don't know if that's something that could be done in standard play. Dinosaur Stampede gives all dinosaurs 2 and trample. To then all creatures rather get 2, and if they're dinosaurs, then they get trample as well. A little combat trick. Deathless Ancient. You tap 3 untapped vampires you control, return Deathless Ancient from your graveyard to your hand. It's a little bit pricey. It's a 6-drop with 2 black, 4/4. But if you're, anyway. So here's the Emissary of Sunrise. Has first strike 2/1, and there's a battlefield that explores. Of course, explorers is a really good mechanic in this set, because it allows you to hunt for mana. And if it doesn't turn up a mana, then of course you get to put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Anyway, here's a Fathom Fleet Captain. Here's a Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Okay, so here we go. Grim Captain's Call. This turns a pirate card from your graveyard to your hand. Then do the same for Vampire, Dinosaur, and Merfolk. So this allows you to get cards back out of your graveyard. Here's another Blight Reprisal. Destroy the target attacking creature, and you get to draw a card. So that's some decent. It's a 5-drop, but anyway, it destroys attacking creature, and it allows you to draw. Then I got a River Sneak here, another River Sneak. Here's one. Gishath's Son's Avatar. It's a red, green, white. It is a legendary. It says Trample, Vigilance, and Haste. It is a 8-drop, which is kind of costly. But again, remember, guys, the mana fixing in these last couple of sets have just been ridiculous. So this says whenever he deals combat damage to a player, remove that many cards from top of your library, put that number of dinosaur creature cards among them onto the battlefield, and the rest of the bottom of your library in random order. So this guy here is helping. If you're in a dino deck, this guy here is helping you churn more and more dinos out.